When the compass needle twitched erratically and then pointed straight down, the world of the scientific explorers in the icy terrains of Antarctica was completely upended. A seemingly innocuous fluctuation in their instrument led them down an uncharted path of discovery that would astonish the world. Their discovery, evidence of an advanced civilization thriving in the depths of the Earth's crust, echoing the controversial claims made in Admiral Richard Byrd's personal diary decades ago. Admiral Byrd, an illustrious figure in the annals of exploration, had left behind a legacy steeped in both awe and skepticism. Noted in his diary are accounts of his clandestine journey into the Arctic regions where he purportedly came across an advanced civilization living beneath the Earth's surface. But the existence of an inner Earth inhabited by a sophisticated society resided more in the realm of science fiction than fact for many. Yet his detailed descriptions and earnest accounts painted a vivid image that continued to resonate with a group of open-minded explorers. Despite Byrd's credibility as a decorated explorer, his claims were met with a great deal of skepticism. A hidden civilization existing beneath our feet seemed far-fetched, yet the possibility was too tantalizing to dismiss outright. His accounts ignited a wave of curiosity and debate among scientists, researchers, and armchair explorers alike. Was the Earth truly hollow, harboring an entire civilization within? Could there be truth to the tantalizing tales of a utopia hidden from the surface world's chaos? Well, in Antarctica, where ice stretches as far as the eye can see and the harsh climate spares no one, a team of explorers dared to question, to seek, and to unravel the secrets locked away for millennia. Here they hoped to find answers to the questions raised by Admiral Byrd's seemingly impossible discovery. The story that unfolds is one of history intertwined with mystery and technology interspersed with mythology. It is a journey that dips into the archives of ancient civilizations and delves into the frontiers of modern scientific thought. It is a tale of the eternal human quest to explore the unknown, the drive to challenge the established, and the aspiration to redefine the boundaries of our own existence. So let us embark on this journey together, venturing into the labyrinth of enigma and enlightenment to unveil the secrets of the hidden civilization of Inner Earth. The concept of civilizations flourishing underground may sound like a figment of science fiction, yet history itself holds testament to the existence of such settlements. Dotted across the globe are numerous examples of advanced civilizations that made their home in the depths of the Earth. And the intriguing tale of the underground city of Derinkuyu in Cappadocia, Turkey is one of the most compelling examples. Discovered accidentally by a local homeowner in 1963, Derinkuyu turned out to be a marvel of ancient engineering. This labyrinthine city, burrowed 18 stories and 85 meters beneath the surface, was capable of housing approximately 20,000 people along with their livestock and food stores. It was a complete underground city with amenities ranging from wine cellars and oil presses to religious chambers and schools. Intricately designed ventilation shafts provided fresh air, and enormous stone doors ensured the security of its residents. Derinkuyu challenged our conventional understanding of ancient human capabilities and posed questions about why and how such a city came into existence. And turning our gaze to the ancient land of Egypt, another example of a subterranean structure takes the center stage. The Great Sphinx of Giza, a monolith of mystery, is known to have secret chambers hidden underneath its imposing structure. While most of these chambers remain unexplored due to concerns about preserving the monument, their existence suggests that our ancestors possessed the knowledge and means to create complex underground structures. And adding further to the intrigue, the ancient Greek historian Herodotus wrote of an infinite labyrinth in Egypt more magnificent than any known pyramid. His accounts described a colossal temple complex hidden beneath the surface, comprising thousands of rooms and corridors adorned with astonishing sculptures and hieroglyphics. Despite relentless search efforts, though, the exact location of this labyrinth remains elusive, only fueling further the allure of this historical enigma. Each of these examples serves as a stark reminder that underground settlements were not only feasible, but also executed with remarkable sophistication by our ancestors. Now, the reasons for their creation varied from protection against invasions and harsh weather to religious and ceremonial purposes, but regardless of their reasons, these ancient civilizations demonstrated that life beneath the Earth's crust was not only possible, but could also thrive. And so, when viewed in the light of these historical precedents, Admiral Byrd's claim about an advanced civilization thriving within inner Earth doesn't seem entirely unfathomable. If our ancestors could successfully create and inhabit underground cities with the limited technological means of their time, then the idea of a sophisticated, technologically advanced civilization dwelling in the Earth's inner sanctum warrants serious consideration. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of inner Earth, it's essential to remember these historical markers. They provide valuable insights into human ingenuity and resilience and serve as compelling examples of how life can adapt and flourish in the most unconventional habitats. They also lay the groundwork for the forthcoming exploration of the possibility of an entire civilization hidden within the Earth's bowels, just waiting to be rediscovered in the same way Derinkayu was in the previous century. In the annals of humanity's fascination with the unknown, the concept of a whole civilization thriving beneath our feet is an alluring mystery. This hypothesis, although seemingly far-fetched, garners credibility when viewed from certain perspectives. Let's delve into the claims made by Admiral Richard Byrd and explore the logical possibilities that could lend credence to the idea of a fully fledged underground civilization. Admiral Byrd's assertions about the existence of an underground civilization are intriguing. His diary entries, although met with skepticism, told of his journey into a vast, lush valley with temperate weather and verdant flora located in the high Arctic's frozen expanse. He spoke of an advanced civilization known as Agartha that had developed in this subterranean paradise. The inhabitants, he claimed, demonstrated advanced technology and expressed a deep understanding of the world and the universe. Byrd's detailed narrative painted a vivid picture that couldn't be easily dismissed. To explore the possibility of such a civilization, we need to venture into the realms of geology, ecology, and technology. If we look at the Earth's structure, it consists of several layers: the crust, the mantle, and the core. This structure gives rise to the hypothesis of a hollow Earth with inner shells, which could theoretically host life. And while mainstream scientific consensus disputes the hollow Earth theory, a narrative exploring the unknown often delves into unconventional thinking. Ecologically sustaining life underground would require certain fundamental conditions. These would include a stable temperature, a source of water, breathable air, and a viable food source. However, several caves around the world, such as Movila Cave in Romania, already support unique ecosystems in the absence of sunlight, indicating that life can indeed adapt to subterranean conditions. An advanced civilization with sophisticated technology could conceivably solve the challenges associated with the lack of natural light and ventilation. Advancements in technology might hold the key to unlocking the feasibility of an underground civilization, and Byrd spoke of a society far advanced from ours, with technologies that allowed them to harness energy and resources in ways we can only dream of. Could they have cracked the code to sustainable subterranean living, utilizing geothermal energy, cultivating underground crops, or even replicating sunlight? As our own society inches closer to these scientific breakthroughs, the idea seems less improbable. However, the question of why such a civilization would choose to remain hidden arises naturally at this point. Multiple reasons could justify this decision, though. It could be a protective measure, an effort to safeguard their society from the destructive tendencies that have plagued surface-dwelling civilizations throughout history. Alternatively, it could be that this civilization, having attained a higher level of consciousness, has chosen seclusion to preserve their peace and tranquility. And so Byrd's claims, no matter how extraordinary, should not be rejected outright. In fact, his narrative aligns intriguingly with a variety of ancient legends and myths. Various cultures, including the Greeks, Tibetans, and Native Americans, have folklore about subterranean realms inhabited by beings with superior knowledge and technology. Are these just coincidental similarities, or could they be echoes of a shared truth lost in the sands of time? The contemplation of an entire underground civilization compels us to push the boundaries of our understanding, to question what we believe to be possible, and to remain open to the infinite mysteries that our planet holds. It encourages us to remember that we are, after all, a tiny fragment in the cosmic tapestry, and the universe seldom ceases to amaze us with its complexity and grandeur. As we peel back the layers of skepticism and consider the potential reality of an underground civilization, we stand at the precipice of a new understanding. However, the story of an underground civilization cannot be explored without a deep dive into the life and controversies surrounding the man who introduced this possibility to the world, Admiral Richard E. Byrd. An acclaimed explorer known for his daring feats and contributions to polar exploration, Byrd was no stranger to the icy expanses of the Arctic and Antarctic. Yet it was his claims of a hidden civilization that stirred the most significant controversy and skepticism. Admiral Byrd's decorated career paints a picture of a dedicated and determined explorer. He was a recipient of the Medal of Honor, the highest honor for valor given by the United States, and was recognized globally for his contributions to aviation and exploration. In the early to mid-20th century, he led numerous expeditions to the Earth's polar region, setting several records along the way. His exploration credentials were impeccable, lending credence to his narrative about the inner Earth. However, his assertions about an advanced civilization dwelling within the Earth contradicted mainstream scientific consensus, leading to the skepticism and criticism. His claims of a lush temperate region in the middle of the Arctic, complete with a highly advanced civilization, were met with incredulity. Critics pointed out the lack of tangible evidence and the apparent violation of established geological understanding as reasons to dismiss his claims, and doubts were further fueled by potential motivations for Byrd to concoct or exaggerate his story. Some suggested that he sought publicity and further funding for his explorations, which would be significantly enhanced by a tantalizing narrative of a hidden civilization. Others speculated that he may have been influenced by popular science fiction stories of his time, or that his accounts were metaphoric or symbolic rather than literal. And adding to the controversy was the mystery surrounding Byrd's personal diary, from which the story of the Inner Earth civilization primarily emerged. Critics argued that its posthumous release provided no chance for Byrd to confirm or clarify the entries, and questions were raised about its authenticity and whether it truly reflected Byrd's experiences or was manipulated or misinterpreted. Moreover, the reluctance of official establishments to validate or even acknowledge Byrd's claims about Agartha added to the skepticism, and the silence from the scientific community was seen by many as a dismissal of Byrd's narrative. However, others interpreted this silence as a potential cover-up, providing fodder for numerous conspiracy theories. Despite the controversies and skepticism surrounding Admiral Byrd's accounts, they remain a cornerstone in the discussion about the possibility of an underground civilization. Critics, while dismissing his claims, cannot entirely erase the intrigue his narrative has created. Simultaneously, his supporters view his decorated background and detailed accounts as compelling reasons to further investigate the existence of Agartha. Ultimately, the controversy surrounding Admiral Richard Byrd underscores the complex relationship between exploration and understanding. It's a relationship fraught with disagreement and controversy, yet it is through this process that humanity's knowledge and comprehension of the world expand. Even in the face of skepticism and criticism, the story of Admiral Byrd continues to inspire curiosity and exploration, pushing us to question and to seek answers to the mysteries that lie beneath our very feet. The existence of Agartha, an advanced civilization purportedly dwelling beneath the Earth's surface, remains one of humanity's most captivating mysteries. While tangible, undeniable proof remains elusive, several clues and anomalies from various fields hint at the possibility of this hidden world. These clues, spanning from ancient legends to modern-day scientific observations, weave a compelling narrative that keeps the search for Agartha alive. And one of the most compelling clues is the Arctic amplification phenomenon. This term refers to the faster rate of warming in the Arctic compared to the rest of the world, a trend observed over recent decades. While there are conventional explanations for this, such as the decrease in the albedo effect due to melting ice, some argue that it could indicate geothermal activity from a civilization inside the Earth. And other puzzling observations come from the polar regions. Reports of tropical plants, animals, and pollen found in these icy areas defy conventional understanding. And even more intriguing are the accounts of warm winds, fresh water, and open waters amidst the icebound polar regions, which, while discounted by some as mere navigational errors, fuel the argument for a subterranean source of heat and life. Further support for Agatha's existence comes from ancient legends and myths that resonate with the concept of a hidden civilization. Cultures across the globe, from the Celts to the Mayans, the Greeks to the Hindus, share stories of underground realms inhabited by advanced beings. The persistence of these tales through generations and their prevalence across different cultures lend weight to the idea of a shared memory or experience. One such story comes from the Hopi Indians of North America. Their legends speak of the ant people, benevolent beings who live underground and save the Hopi from cataclysms on the surface. Interestingly, these ant people are described as possessing advanced technologies and knowledge much like the inhabitants of Agartha. And a clue that seems straight out of a science fiction novel is the concept of Shaver's Darrow. Introduced in the mid-20th century by Richard Sharp Shaver and Ray Palmer, the story speaks of an ancient, technologically advanced civilization living beneath the Earth's surface. While largely considered a fantastical creation, the narrative similarity to the Agartha legend is hard to ignore. And adding to the tapestry of evidence is the presence of massive underground structures discovered around the world, from the extensive subterranean city of Derinkayu in Turkey to the intricate web of tunnels known as the Erdstall network in Europe. While these can be explained as human creations for storage, shelter, or religious purposes, they highlight the human capability and tendency to seek sanctuary underground. And in recent years, scientific advancements have added a new dimension to these clues. Seismic data and satellite imagery have revealed large subterranean structures and anomalies. While these are often attributed to geological processes, some argue that they could indicate the presence of an underground civilization. The clues pointing to Agartha's existence are diverse, spanning across time, cultures, and disciplines. Each piece of evidence in isolation can be explained away or dismissed. However, when viewed collectively, these clues create a narrative that is intriguing and hard to dismiss outright. It's crucial to approach these pieces of evidence with a critical and open mind. While skepticism is a necessary tool in discerning fact from fiction, an outright denial can hinder the pursuit of knowledge. The existence of Agartha remains unproven, yet the clues and anomalies pointing toward this hidden civilization prompt us to continue the search. The exploration of Agartha's existence, driven by these diverse clues, underscores the essential nature of curiosity in human evolution. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, we expand our understanding of our world and ourselves. We venture beyond the realm of the known, daring to entertain possibilities that challenge our existing understanding of the universe. This exploration is not merely about finding a hidden civilization, but rather it's a journey towards expanding the horizons of human knowledge and wisdom. In the case of Agartha, the continuous examination of the gathered evidence, the continuous interpretation of myths and legends, and the relentless search for new clues all underscore our thirst for understanding the unexplained. Each piece of evidence, each clue, each observation adds another layer to our collective knowledge, helping us not just to understand the world beneath us, but also to reflect upon our place within this vast cosmos. Now, one may wonder, if an advanced civilization truly exists beneath our feet, why have they not made themselves known to us? Perhaps, as some theorize, they choose to remain hidden, observing us from a distance, waiting for us to reach a point of technological or spiritual maturity. Or perhaps we have not yet developed the tools or the understanding necessary to perceive their presence. And so, as we continue to gather and analyze clues, we inch closer to potentially unraveling the enigma that is Agartha. Whether we eventually prove its existence or conclusively debunk the legend, the process of searching, questioning, and exploring advances our collective knowledge and wisdom. For in the quest for Agartha, we are not just searching for a hidden civilization, we are partaking in the timeless human pursuit of truth and understanding. The quest for Agartha, the fabled subterranean civilization, is a journey that's fascinated explorers, researchers, and dreamers for decades. This quest reaches beyond geographical boundaries and into the realm of the metaphysical, spurring adventurers to explore not only the tangible Earth but also the unseen corners of human consciousness. Possible entrances to Agartha, as per legends, are scattered across the globe. Stories from ancient cultures speak of portals leading to underground realms. Shambhala, described in ancient Tibetan texts, is a hidden city at Earth's core, and Patala, a subterranean abode referenced in Hindu scriptures, are two examples. These tales steer explorations to diverse locations such as the Himalayas, the Amazon rainforest, and the vast steppes of Mongolia. One intriguing structure cited in Agartha searches is the alleged stone door in the Sheshna well in Varanasi, India. Hindu folklore mentions this well as an entrance to Patala. Similarly, the Mammoth Cave in Kentucky in the US, with its extensive network of underground passageways, is theorized as another possible entrance to Agartha. However, polar regions also feature prominently in the search for Agartha. Following Admiral Byrd's accounts of expansive openings in these regions, many believe the gateways to Agartha exist within the Arctic and Antarctic. These remote, ice-clad regions, brimming with mystery, form a compelling backdrop for the search for a hidden civilization. However, while physical searches do persist, others perceive the quest for Agartha from a metaphysical perspective. To these seekers, Agartha is not a physical realm but a spiritual one, reachable not through bodily travel but via inner exploration and spiritual awakening. And this approach aligns with many ancient spiritual traditions that metaphorically describe the journey towards enlightenment as a descent into the innermost recesses of the self. And yet, despite extensive exploration, both externally and internally, indisputable proof of Agartha's existence remains elusive. Yet the lack of concrete evidence doesn't deter the persistent. The pursuit of Agartha is as much about the journey as the destination. It's a testament to human curiosity, resilience, and the timeless pursuit of the unknown. As we stand on the threshold of a new era of exploration propelled by technological advancements and a renewed fascination with our planet's enigmas, the search for Agartha is set to continue. The quest represents humanity's indomitable spirit of exploration, our undying curiosity, and the eternal quest for understanding. Whether Agartha's existence is ever validated, the pursuit itself shapes our understanding of the world and our place within it. It encourages us to question, to dream, and to never cease wondering what lies just beyond our reach.